Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We're out here in nature, baby, in a tropical rainforest. We got beautiful birds everywhere. We got the beautiful wind swaying back and forth. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to stop letting other people's energies get you down. Get the best of you. I get over 1,000 messages every single day. I'm inspiring millions of people. And a lot of those messages are from people who tell me that they don't know how to deal with other people's energy. Like they're in the city and they can almost pick up other people's energy. Is that you? Is that you? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. I connect with a lot of intuitive empaths. Highly sensitive, very tuned in to the frequencies around them. And that's a gift, but also you need to learn how to use the gift, because if not, it may seem overpowering. I'm here to tell you that it's going to be okay. I'm here to tell you I too didn't know how to deal with other people's energy, because I'm a Pisces and I'm an intuitive empath and I'm connecting with so many millions of people. So how do I protect myself over the days, over the months, over the years? How do I do it? Energy is contagious. If someone is happy, we often tend to feel happy. Something called mirror neurons. Okay, that's how the body works. When someone smiles, we just automatically start smiling for no reason. Like, when someone's sad, ever been around a sad person? All of a sudden you start feeling sad for no reason. Then you realize that person's bawling their eyes out. Makes sense now, right? If someone is really grumpy, sometimes if we're not careful, that energy can also rub up on us, right? So what helped me along my journey was to become very mindful of who you surround yourself with, right? The energies you surround yourself with every single day. As soon as we wake up, many of us, we leave our house and we are bombarded with all kinds of frequencies, all kinds of energies. Not me. As soon as I leave my house, I get my butt into nature, because I realize this is going to promote my wellness. So if you are around someone, could be a neighbor, a friend, someone you just randomly see and you feel sometimes their energy is getting the best of you, realize the principle that energy is contagious. So if you are around them long enough, you will start literally absorbing their energy. So become very mindful of how long you spend around them, because if you are around them too long, you might just end up turning into them. Abracadabra, oh my gosh, you are them right now. No! Don't worry about it, right? And if you are someone, by the way, disclaimer, who is bringing down other people's energy, you don't want to be someone who is tearing people down, because trust me, your life won't go anywhere. You want to be someone who is uplifting people, because then your life will actually be going somewhere. No one has ever put up a statue of a critic. You don't see it, right? So that's why I'm always evolving, growing, because I'm all about upliftment. And that's why every single day I wake up in infinite abundance. The energy you're sending out is the energy that's coming back to you. If you realize this, you would realize this, that it's not really about the other person. Nobody can bring your energy down without your permission. Slow motion this side. You have to allow that. And a lot of us, we don't realize that it starts with us. We have to ask ourselves, what kind of energy am I sending out into the universe every single day? Am I calm? Am I collected? Because I get it. Sometimes we are around people, it could be at work, you're around someone and they get on your nerves. I want you to get a glass of water right now. Put it down onto the table, okay? Fill it to the top and then bang your hand right down on the table. Bang it down like bam. And what you're gonna see is the water is gonna fly up, right? And as the water flies up, you are gonna learn something very important. Water comes out of the glass because there is something in it. Now get another glass and make sure it's an empty glass and bang down and you're gonna find nothing come out of the glass and nothing's in it. So what you're gonna realize is that when something comes out of you, when someone triggers you, that's actually a blessing in disguise because they are showing you what was inside of you already. Slow motion this side. Okay, so it starts with you. Be more concerned about yourself to say, okay, what is my energy like? I was in Malibu one time, I was recording and some guy was saying, please stop recording. And I'm like, excuse me? No, I'm gonna keep recording, right? And I was calm about it. And that calmness eventually rubbed up on him and then he became calmer. But you see, along my early journey, no. I would have done the total opposite. Okay, I would have actually started to get angry. Okay, I would have actually started to get angry. I would have become just like him. And a lot of us, we don't realize that. Okay, we actually start becoming like the energy we're trying to get away from, thus creating more of it. So what I realized was a very simple secret, that you have to learn to ground yourself. If you're around a very irritable person, ground yourself, get clarity. Who angers you controls you. Slow motion this side. Who angers you controls you. Who angers you controls you. I had to say it 3 times because I'm a wizard. Okay? And that's what I realized, that you should never allow someone to have that much power over you. Look, it's life. Life is not perfect, but it's incredibly real. A lot of stuff is going to happen. Things aren't going to always go your way. You're going to have to deal with people. You're going to have to meet people. And you have to take in consideration what they've gone through in life. You may not be their problem. How you treat me has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with how you see yourself. How you treat me has nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with how you see yourself. So if you are around someone and you don't feel they're treating you right, realize that they may be hurting in their life, because hurt people hurt people. And that's what I've learned, that you see, most people just need a hug. You aren't their problem. In fact, their problem existed way before you came on the scenes, right? Way before you came on the scene. So don't take it personal. To not let other people's energy get the best of you, don't take it personal. Just stay focused on what you are doing and balancing your own energy. I realized this, that the energy I was embodying was the energy I was becoming, was the energy that was engulfing everything around me. It's like a wave, because energy is contagious. Ever been around a super happy person? And when you're not feeling your best, all of a sudden your spirits get lifted up, because their energy engulfs everything around it, right? And that's what you want to be. You want to be like that. To not let other people's energy get the best of you. 7-day vegan challenge. By the way, a lot of people having fun sending me beautiful snaps of what they're eating, chia seed smoothies and stuff like that. Stop it. What I found out is this, that it goes to food history. Okay, I've been eating a plant-based diet for over 13 years, been a vegan, right? Inspired millions of people to eat a plant-based diet worldwide. I'll tell you this, that how you're feeling, food affects mood. Has everything to do with what you are consuming. If you look at the food history, that will help you never let someone's energy get the best of you. You see, many people, and I was for a long time, I was eating something that didn't want to die against its will, that had been tortured and butchered. Over 64 billion animals are killed every single year. Their energy gets transferred into you. The great sages have often talked about this. That energy can never be destroyed, it can only be transferred. It's only now quantum physics is now catching up with this, but even in ancient Egypt, they knew about that. So when you realize that, ask yourself, what has this gone through? All of this food that's on my plate right now, because I'm just about to eat it, what has it gone through? What is the food history? Now, what you will find is that if the energy has a lot of negative energy attached to it, a lot of negative karma, that's going to be absorbed into you. That's why I eat karma-free foods, not only because I love animals, but because I am now absorbing better energy, leafy greens. I'm also calming my energy in the process. Watercress high in magnesium works like a charm, right? Calming your nerves, helping you stay grounded so you can deal with anyone who comes your way. No one should have that much power over you. Many of us, what's happened on the planet is that we have externalized our power to not only people, but to institutions and to other forces outside of us. I realize this. It's time to start realizing all the power is within. All the answers are within. When we are around other people and we feel their energy is getting the best of us, ever been around someone and it's like you feel overwhelmed? It's because you have externalized your power over to them. You have to take it back by realizing that if I focus on myself, I will learn this secret. There's a difference between responding and reacting. There's a difference between responding and reacting. So, reacting is if someone steps on your foot, ouch, that's fine. It's great to react. Okay, it's natural, it's automatic. If someone shouts at you, you just want to shout back. It's an impulse. Right? But the problem with reacting is that sometimes there's not a lot of clarity. Mindfulness meditation teaches you how to respond, which is where clarity comes into place, which is the trait of all great leaders. Responding is totally different. It's where you take a moment to gain clarity through the mindfulness. So you could take a deep breath, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And then you say, okay, what's the next step? Just that moment of clarity has saved 1,000 moments of regrets. Slow motion this side. Just that moment of clarity has saved 1,000 moments of regret. Just that moment of clarity has saved 1,000 moments of regret. That's the difference between responding and reacting. Responding to a situation literally has the power to change the situation itself. Responding to a situation not reacting, responding to a situation literally has the power to change a situation itself. So if you are around someone who's very angry all the time, if you change how you respond towards them by moving more into your own energy, staying grounded, bringing more harmony into yourself, you literally have the power to change that entire situation completely, as opposed to just reacting. I started to realize this along my journey because obviously when you're sharing like I do, there are all kinds of obstacles, but I'm a wizard, so I sail through it real easy. How do I do this? Because I realize instead of focusing on people who aren't serving me, I'm going to start focusing and paying attention, making that transaction to people who have my best interests at hand. I only surround myself with people who uplift me, and I uplift them. I only surround myself with people who respect me, and I respect them. This is not the space for any negativity. This is only a positive space, and that's why we are thriving, that's why we are growing, and that's why life feels so amazing. A car just went past. See, I responded to that. I didn't react. I didn't say, oh my gosh, a car's just gone past. I responded. I said, it's no problem whatsoever. When you learn how to change your focus, you will stop letting other people's energy get the best of you. So you change your focus by focusing, right? Specifically on people who are uplifting you, taking you to the next level. That's how to attract better energy into your life. You don't want to focus on people who have nothing good to say about you. That's how you let other people's energy get the best of you. And it's a choice. Many times we don't realize that we are giving other people permission. You are giving people permission every single day by accepting the invitation. So someone can do something, that's really them handing out an invitation to you. You got a choice to accept it. They're about to take you to a party which you know nothing about. You can choose to go or not. Some people go. You fell into the booby trap. Some people don't. You got to realize it's always a choice of who we surround ourselves with. It's always a choice of where we want to be every single day. I chose to live a life of infinite abundance for eternity, and it feels fantastic. I chose to surround myself with people who have my best interests at hand, and it feels fantastic. It's a choice. Never feel like you are powerless. Never feel like life is something happening to you. No, life is something that you can make an imprint on vibrationally. You are a co-creator. You are not a victim of circumstance. Slow motion this side. Many of us sometimes don't realize we have a lot to learn. We have to ask ourselves, why is this happening? So if someone annoys me a lot, I say, okay, am I like that glass of water? Is a lot of water coming out, or am I just cool? Is it empty, right? It should be empty. Unless you have unresolved issues which they are triggering. And even if, feel the emotion, get angry, get annoyed, but realize you don't want to give that energy. You don't want to send that energy to them, because who angers you controls you. I only connect with amazing people. Look at the comment section, full of positivity every single day. Because once again, it's a choice. When you learn what someone is bringing out of you, for instance, you may be around someone at work and sometimes you feel they're talking down to you. If you feel a certain way, you got to ask yourself, what are they triggering? What are they triggering inside of you? If you feel a certain way, ask yourself, what are they triggering inside of you? And then say, okay, maybe I need to work a bit more on this. And then you might actually see they were a blessing in disguise. See, the universe sends people into our lives to test us and to show us if we are who we say we are. Because many of us talk a lot, but we don't have anything to back it up with, right? So the universe is like, okay, I'll send someone into your life to test you. Because you say you're this super calm person. Let me test that out, right? Okay. You say, okay, I'm someone who I'm pretty good at work. I get on with everyone. Then next time you go to work, there's going to be someone waiting for you. I work for myself, so I'm good, right? So realize it's all a test, but the tests stop once you find what I call your center of power. You've got to develop perspective. You get a bird's eye view and look down, things look very small indeed, and our problems look even smaller. It's just that many of us were looking at things with a magnifying glass, blowing things out of proportion. So to get everything in proportion, take a bird's eye view from your life. And you can only do that when you go to somewhere vast, like go to a desert for a day, go hiking for a day, go to the ocean for a day. Then you'll see that you're very small indeed. And yes, it's a problem, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. Ultimately, it's about moving forward. And to move forward, you got to stick your chest out, keep your head up, and then look in the direction of where you want to go. No one should have the power over you to make you feel any less than what you know you came here to be. But anyone who does that, you have externalized your power to them. It's time to take it back by connecting with people who remind you who you are and saying, I am worthy for the best energy around me. I am worthy for amazing positive energy. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? And there you have it. We are in nature with the beautiful birds, and it feels fantastic. Enjoy yourself. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You.